Welcome back to the Montana Garage. It's just not in the Montana Garage, as you can see. Today we are dealing with the aftermath of Big Sky Race Week and trying to clean this mess up. Which day is today? Well, today is Friday. Big Sky Race Week just ended today. I just got home a little bit ago, went up to dinner with my wife, and we got the wild hair that we should go racing tomorrow. So we're gonna do one more day of drag and drive. We're gonna go back to Anaconda, Montana in the Baremetal 55, but she's a little filthy. I already kind of cleaned up the inside. I might have showed you some of this in the last video. There was trash and stuff everywhere, so I got most of it thrown out at the house. We're gonna vacuum this, and the windows are just all dirty and dusty, and the wheels are all got brake dust and they're all dirty. There's mud underneath the car. It's probably gonna rain tonight. Probably on my way home here from the car wash, but I just want to get it cleaned up a little bit before we go. And there's no lighting in here, so you can't see, but that's all full of mud. I just don't like it. So we're gonna clean her up a little bit and get prepared to go racing once again tomorrow. Try to go a little light on the windows so we don't get too much water on the inside. Those were installed by an amateur, so they probably aren't, I know they aren't watertight. Ask me how I know. From doing this. They ain't bad. Got a little rubber on there. I know, it's just gonna get dirty under there again. Come back to that guy. Did I do the trunk already? I don't know. I think I did. Hope this doesn't rust. It's good. The wheels are filthy. Some bugs on there somehow. Go figure. I'm getting all wet. Woohoo! Ow! Hello, baby. I hope it starts again. We'll try not to dust the distributor too bad. You don't really want to walk home. I don't know how clean that is, but it's got to be better than it was, huh? All right, should we try to do the trailer and then rinse? That's cool. I don't think that soap's gonna dry on there. Trailer. Cooler. So I close that. My jugs are all filthy. Ooh, filthy jugs. Nobody likes that. Looks like filthy race wheels. Nobody likes that. Filthy trailer, but mostly filthy jugs. Oh, the worst. I should probably take these wheels out of here, but I'm not going to get that involved. We'll clean them up again tomorrow when we're done racing again. My jack is filthy. And it's not working right. I gotta look at that probably. It needs blad or more fluid or something. I have no idea if you guys are looking at anything or can even hear me or would even want to hear me with the gibberish I'm spewing. But hey, we're just having fun. Watching the old race rig. Jack, jack. All right, I think I got most of it. And that's probably good enough for me. Wrenchy, wrenchy. Wash on rain shield, wrench, wrench, wrench. Soap, soap, go away. Trying to rinse the car today. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing. Fortunately for me, I do have a mouth full of camera, so it's hard to sing really well. But even without a mouth full of camera, it's hard for me to sing really well. I'll stop that now. You're welcome. Spray water right in the trunk. Perfect. It's got a seal on it. Not sure how good it seals. Think it's gonna start again? Probably a crapshoot. It'll start. I don't know what you're worried about. $11 is gonna cost a small fortune. My jugs are still dirty. What are you guys aren't even watching. Pay attention. All right. Oh, we got to clean out our Tri-5 screen. You know, if you don't want bugs in your radiator, you put a Tri-5 screen on the front of your Tri-5. And then it gets all full of bugs like so, and then you go zap, zap. And then it's good as new again. You stick her back on. Tri5screens.com. Thing of beauty. Well, bam! I don't think we need any rinse or wax or rain shield. You know, we're going with just the wet Baremetal. Shouldn't be anything wrong with that, right? All right, let's put our Tri-5 screen back on. Easy peasy. Shake it off. Shake it off. What do you think? I'm going to say this way. Well, thank you, ma'am. Bugs be gone. All right, there we go. Clean as a whistle, whatever that means. Oh, man, I almost forgot to push the stop button. What about the next guy's car wash? Did it stop? It stopped. All right, what do you think? Is it gonna start? We'll go out and vacuum if it will. Let me flip the seat up. Hold on. First day operating the seat, you gotta give me a break. All right. Well, we still got electricity. It's a good start. Uh-oh. Got lucky. Nah. As long as you don't spray a bunch of water straight down the carburetor or into the distributor, usually you can wash her. Little tech tip, if you do have trouble starting it, if you happen to have WD-40 with you, that's a water displacer. If you take your distributor cap off and spray some WD-40 in there, it should fire back up. I think. I remember that from being a kid, and I don't remember much, so I might be wrong, but try it. Let me know if it doesn't work. Or let me know if you know it does work. I don't know what I'm talking about, possibly, or maybe I do. I'm a little loopy from a week on the road racing my car, so I apologize. Not in advance, it's too late, you know. I apologize in arrears. My bad. All right, let's vacuum. It's pretty dark over here at the old vacuum station, so I don't think you're going to see much vacuuming. But the theory of it is I'm going to get the sucky hose, and all this dirt, it's going to be gone. So you guys know how that works. We'll catch you back at the shop. We are back in the Montana garage, still the same night, trying to get ready to go racing again tomorrow. And after the silly little car wash, I stopped to put some fuel in the car. And when you leave the gas station, there's a little bit of a hill where you sit at the stop sign. And anybody that drives a manual or a stick shift car knows when you're on a little bit of hill, you know, you got to hold the brake and let off the clutch, and otherwise you roll backwards into the car behind you, right? And well, I have a line lock. So what I can do is I can push the line lock button, and then it's actually tied to a clutch switch. So I can push the line lock button. If I want to, I can either hold the button if I don't want to sit there forever holding the clutch in, but if I'm not going to have the clutch in forever, I'll push the clutch in, I can let go of the button, and then the brake's on. But I tried to do my little line lock trick, and my line lock wasn't working. It's like, God dang it. So then I came home to the shop here, and I tried to trace a few wires, and everything underneath looks okay. So to figure out what's going on, I've had trouble with this switch like 3 times already, and I couldn't never figure out what was wrong, and I think I figured it out. I have to take this boot off of here, and then again, I'm sorry, terrible lighting, but underneath here is some wires, as you see, and these connectors, I wish I could show you guys better. These connectors right here, the reason that's just not a complete wire that I have these pull apart connectors is because that goes to the shift knob button. And if you got to take the shift knob off, you got to spin this. And if it's a full wire, it has to go around and around. Anyways, I can just disconnect that wire. Otherwise, it's a pain in the butt taking that off. And sure, you shouldn't have to take it off 12 times, but I've had to do it a few times already for whatever reason. So I decided to put connectors in there. Well, my line lock wouldn't work, because I should have showed you before, but I wasn't that smart. Where one of these connectors was, this was it. And wow, this is terrible. I'm not going to win any Hollywood awards for lighting. Anyways, this wire was broken, and this guy is all beat up. It's hard to see in the camera, but it's marked up and beat up a little bit. And you know where I found it? I didn't have these extra zip ties in here, and it was like right here. Well, when I can't take this boot off of here, dang it. Long story short, these connectors were not tied down good enough, and the wire got broke, and the connectors were right here, right where look, if I shift into 3rd gear, boom, that's right where the connector was. These silly connectors is why I was missing 3rd gear, because even sometimes I would shift just sitting here and it would jam up and wouldn't go into 3rd. It's like, what the hell? I'm trying to blame my transmission, and it was this guy. So hopefully I was smart enough now to drill another hole and tie these all together. It still has enough free play. Everything moves. I thought I had it out of the way before. Obviously I didn't. So now hopefully tomorrow when I'm racing, I can find 3rd gear every time.